So it looks like iPhones could actually have some sort of problems coming out very, very soon. And it seems like every single other year, there's some sort of big problem that ends up happening. But this particular problem actually turns out it could be something more than just a specific, iPhone issue, meaning it's not just an iPhone that's like, having some sort of like hardware problem or software problem. It looks like this particular iPhone or these particular iPhones could actually end up seeing a massive drop in terms of sales. So we've noticed every single year across the whole entire smartphone market, almost every single iPhone, every single phone model, year over year over year, does kind of seem like there's one year where iPhones sell well, the next year the iPhones don't sell well, and then it kind of like does a zigzag where these iPhones end up going up and down in terms of, sales numbers. Again, smartphones in general, and probably just sales in general, are always like that. However, with some of the movement that's been going on, it seems like Apple is going to, at least in my opinion, do less and less in terms of, big iPhone upgrades year over year over year. And they're more so going to focus on how they can maximize each individual iPhone, not only in terms of the hardware, but also how much they can go ahead and make from the sales numbers or the sales in terms of software. So this is what I basically mean. I think in the next 5 years, we're going to see less and less improvements from one iPhone to the other in terms of hardware, but these prices are probably going to start staggering up and up and up, or the quality of these iPhones are going to start diminishing. I was actually very surprised when Apple ended up dropping, the iPhone 15s, when they actually went ahead and made a very solid iPhone from what you were getting for the same exact price as before. The 15s are much better, but I do think that with the iPhone 16s and 17s and 18s, I don't think the changes are going to be that big. I could be completely wrong, but even with the rumors of the iPhone 16, I don't really think it's going to be that big of an change from the iPhone 15. But also with these new reports coming around stating that Apple could potentially, end up seeing some sales bans for the iPhone 16s and the iPhone 17s, and just in, specific countries around the world, this could mean that Apple has to go through and try to maximize, I guess, the internal upgrades and changes that they can make for the internal of the iPhone, meaning maximizing the amount of software sales or subscriptions they can make for their particular phones. These things can include things like, iCloud One and iCloud Plus and all those other things. So there's going to be lots of changes Apple's going to be making there, which is going to be pretty crazy. So personally for me, I'm actually very, very curious to see what Apple's going to end up doing here. I do think there could be some changes Apple could be making, behind the scenes where they can, kind of make the, hardware, prices a little bit cheaper here and there. But it's going to be very, very, interesting to see what Apple ends up doing in terms of the entire sales numbers for these iPhones. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that will mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.